boxing world, and welcome to another edition of Fantasy Bout Hour, the channel dedicated to bringing you fantasy matchups on a regular basis. If there's a particular matchup that you want me to cover, please leave it in the comments section, and I promise to honor your request. This fight comes by way of request, and this is dedicated to Peter Garcia. I thank you for your request, and this is a great matchup. The one that he mentioned was Sugar Shane Mosley versus Terrance Bud Crawford. What a fight. What a matchup. And it's not the easiest one to give an analysis on, which makes it a good fight, but I do my best. Let's start off with Sugar Shane Mosley. We know how phenomenal he was at his best, especially at lightweight. His hand speed, his counter punching abilities, and his left hook, was just amazing. I mean, Sugar Shane Mosley seemed unbeatable in those days. So at his best, we know how great he was. We know how tough he was. And Sugar Shane Mosley will go down in history as one of the greatest fighters in boxing. Now switching over to Terrance Bud Crawford. And I'll be honest, Bud Crawford has the better boxing skills, the better jab, the better footwork, the ability to adjust or to make adjustments. And Terrance Bud Crawford himself has speed. I think Mosley's speed was better, but I think Crawford's timing is better. I definitely see this fight going the distance, but I will say that as great as Shane Mosley was, he had an issue with boxers. He had an issue with fighters who could adjust. He had an issue with fighters with timing. And this is very evident in the Vernon Forrest fights, even in the Winky Wright fights. So I always say styles make fights. No matter how much you love a fighter versus how much you hate a fighter. And so I'm a big believer in looking at fights from a stylistic standpoint. Now I believe that Shane takes a better punch than Bud. I don't think that Bud has the best chin. And if Shane landed one of his short overhand rights to the chin, I could definitely see Bud being in trouble. And Shane was a great finisher. Both fighters are great finishers. And as I'm trying to give my analysis in this video, in my mind, I'm going back and forth. I truly am. So I'll definitely need your help on this. But I have to go with my instincts. And my instinct says Bud. And for the simple fact that Shane struggles with fighters who can jab. He struggles with fighters who have great timing. Now, to tell you the truth, I could change my mind tomorrow. But as of right now, I'm going to have to go with Bud by decision. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave your thoughts in the comments section. Please subscribe. And thanks for tuning in.